Hey everyone, it's Zach, and today we have another episode of Hope for Master Ball, where I use my teams on ranked double battles and just see how bad I am. We have been using the Luxray and Hatterene Team, where it's actually been serving us pretty well. It's been really good to catch teams off guard that go into the match looking for the Hatterene and DD combo, but bringing the Luxray Tailwind is actually usually more optimal of a play. So here, for example, we see Alakazam, DD female, Frostlass, Tauros, which is actually really interesting. I haven't gone against a Tauros in ranked. Hatterene and Delmise. So there is the Trick Room option there. We could get a Trick Room almost. Not Trick Room. Guaranteed. Rillaboom in the back would be good for changing the terrain. It all depends on what they lead, because if they lead the Trick Room option, we might be in some trouble. But if they go for that Alakazam and DD lead, we could be doing pretty well here. What I'm worried about is the Tauros, because I know the Tauros probably gets access to a strong fighting move, and probably Stomping Tantrum or High Horsepower, which could threaten the Luxray. So actually Tauros is a pretty good bring against me. So let's see how they started out. Frostlass and Tauros. Interesting. So this isn't really that bad of a lead. I feel like the Frostlass definitely has Imprison for a Trick Room mode, which is what I've been talking about with like this matchup, where people see the Hatterene and DD and they just think that that's your go-to mode. And I mean, I did the same thing where I saw Psychic Terrain and I accused them of the same thing, where they were just going to go for Expanding Force, but they didn't either. So we're actually going to see the Tauros Dynamax. So I'm kind of excited to see this because I don't know how this is going to do. And looking at the fact that Tauros is the one who Dynamaxed, Rillaboom might be a good option. So we do get up the Tailwind. And you're going to go for Anger Point. Great strategy. So you are going to hit the Talonflame, but that does bring us down to Sash. So I think here Superpower is really our best choice, and I'm actually going to Flare Blitz into the Tauros as well to try to get as much damage off on it as possible. So the Tauros is going to go, the Talonflame is going to go first. Talonflame is going to go down. And Frostlass actually goes before Luxray after the Max Strike. The Icy one's going to lower our speed, so this could be really bad. Yeah. Wow. So now I do have the slower Pokemon, so and who do you go after here? Because even under Tailwind, we might still get outsped by the Frostlass. So I think I want to protect the Tyranitar, and I'm going to have to go for a Max Knuckle on the Tauros. Anchor point is such a good strategy. Like, so we do protect with that Tyranitar, and we're actually gonna see an ally switch. No. They called it. And my grassy terrain is just going to hurt me. So that is definitely the match. Totally got swept by Tauros. And you know what? Not ashamed. That was a great strategy. That was a great play. Keeping that ally switch in your back pocket was a good call. Really good game for my opponent. Maybe Trick Room would have been the play. But anyways, we're just going to take that loss and go on to our next battle. And we dropped like 1,000 places. Wait, really? You're kidding. I'm playing the same exact team 2 times in a row. I'm so worried about the Imprisoned Trick Room. We saw Icy Wind, Ally Switch, and Ice Shard, I think? So I'm actually not going to protect the Luxray turn 1, and I'm just going to go full in with a superpower on the Tauros. And that's if they lead. Alakazam and Tauros. So what are the odds of the Indeedee switch? I'm so scared of this Tauros now. I just want to take it out as soon as possible. So I'm going to Tailwind and Superpower into the Tauros. What does Alakazam want to do here? I really want to say we could see a switch out from the Tauros. We actually see a Dynamax here. Decent damage will come out. And we're going to see Expanding Force. And a Max Quake. So there goes our Luxray. But on the positive side, we still have our Talonflame, and we still have full health, so we could Brave Bird into Tauros. And what I want to do here is I want to get like as much priority as possible. So I'm gonna Brave Bird. So we're gonna see Alakazam go back, and Indeedee's gonna come out. So that takes away our priority on the Grassy Glide. Oh my goodness. Alright, our Talonflame's still preserved. So let's see if we can avoid the Expanding Force on Talonflame. And I think they expect it like a double switch. Or we're probably gonna see a Follow Me. So we're gonna go ahead and Gigantamax Rillaboom. And we're gonna see a Max Strike. Tyranitar handles that. Rillaboom really doesn't care about the speed drop. And we do hit a Max Knuckle into the Tauros. So I think here I just want to max Darkness into the Indeedee slot. And I kind of want to protect Tyranitar. Because my Tyranitar and my Rillaboom are... Okay, disconnect. Does that count as a win for me, or what? Let's see, I was at 90 matches. Well, let's click continue and see. Okay, I guess that counts as a win. We moved up. So I'm gonna count that as a win. I'm gonna count that as my revenge against Tauros. I want to say the first player definitely played that a lot better. And I feel like I was handling that well. Okay, so here we see a Sun team. So no matter what, we don't get... We won't outspeed them even after Tailwind. Well, we won't outspeed Venusaur. Ah. But if they lead Charizard, we can hit it really hard. So it just counts what they lead. If they lead Venusaur, they're immediately threatened by Brave Bird. Which in that situation, I'd probably click Brave Bird before Tailwind. And we do see the Torkoal and Venusaur. Do you protect with your Venusaur turn 1 now? I don't think so. And if so, I'm just going to switch in Tyranitar. So we do get the Brave Bird off. And goodbye Venusaur. So the Fire Fang won't do much into the Torkoal, but it's still good damage. And our Guts will activate. Ooh. So I think here we will probably see the Charizard. Mian Xiao. Okay. So the question is, who's Mian Xiao faking out here? Torkoal's just going to protect. You go for the Talonflame. Good call. And we're just going to Wild Charge. And one-shot the Mian Xiao. And we're going to go down to Recoil. So we were losing our Luxray either way. I think we played that as well as we could. What I'm worried about is that my opponent hasn't used their Dynamax yet. Porygon 2. So the thing is, I know the Torkoal can't protect. Well, it can, but it's likely to fail. So I think here I want to go for the defensive boost and just fake out this Porygon 2. Because if we can take out the Torkoal, we can just double up on the Porygon 2 to chip it down. It could have Ice Beam, it could have Recover. So we do have to worry about it just chipping us down. And Torkoal does go for the double protect, which was their best play. But it did fail, so we're going to Max Quake into it. And we actually don't take it out. So what do we do here? Do we double into... well, even if the Torkoal protects, Max Quake should still be enough to take it out. And I just want to get a Drain Punch off into this Porygon 2. And another disconnect. So I'm still connected. Okay, so I'm actually going to go update my rank to see how exactly that went. Okay, so it gave me the win on that one too. Oh, okay. So I'd have to say I am going to end it here. I tried to do 3 battles. I've been trying to focus more on 2, but we had 2 disconnects. Thankfully, they were both on my opponent. Go ahead and let me know down in the comments below, who do you think would have won match 2 and who do you think would have won match 3? I want to say match 2 was a coin flip, and then match 3, I want to say I had that pretty well. And do you think that it was a DC, or do you think it was a rage quit? Let me know all these things in the comments below. Let me know what you think about the team. And if you made it this far in the video, I want to say thanks for watching. The best way to support me is to watch the videos, like, have those conversations in the comments down below, and subscribe if you want to keep up to date on all of my videos. But anyways, I'm Zach. Hopefully we'll have some better battles in the next episode, and I'll see you guys then.